Hello there. How are you doing today?
Hello, Mr. Alexander. Fine, and you?
I'm doing very good. Thanks for asking. How have you been?
Fine, and how is yours?
My day's going pretty well. Yeah, most definitely. How how has it been for your new year? How is everything? Tell me
Uh,
what you did for your new year with your family.
my New Year is cool, and I'm with my family. We have fruit and cake, and
Hmm.
we watch film together.
So you had food, you had some cake, you watched
Yeah,
some films. Any particular kind of films? Any special kind of film that you like maybe?
um, we have watched maybe Alone Home.
Home Alone
Yeah,
with Macaulay Culkin. He stays at
yeah, yeah,
home, the family
right.
goes on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm very glad. But anyway, well, nice to connect with you today. Is there anything specific that you would like to speak about, maybe practice? What would you like to do today?
We can speak if you want.
Yeah, most definitely. So, um, did we? I know you sent me a message, but did we
Yeah,
connect a few years ago? Was that you, or was that
yeah,
maybe your
it's me.
brother?
It's me.
Oh my goodness! So it's been a while already.
Yeah.
Yeah. How have you been all this time? What have you been up to?
At that time that I speak with you, I'm A1 English level, and
Hmm.
now I'm B2, between B2 and C1.
Oh wow, very cool. So how besides Cambly, how else did you practice your English? Maybe
Uh,
series or books, music.
I listen musics and streets uh, books and listen books, and I'm speak with Cambly too, and you know, I have one brother and one sister,
Hmm.
and my brother and sister is
Your
learning
brother and
English.
sister were.
Can you say it again?
Oh no, no, you were saying that your brother and sister were.
No.
No? Oh, say it one more time. Sorry, I didn't catch
Yeah,
that part. So your brother and sister
my
what?
my brother and sister learns English too, and they're practicing English at Cambly as well. Uh,
Oh,
I have
nice.
I have spoken at English at Cambly the times that I have. So,
Yeah,
like I can speak as two or one lesson in each week.
yeah. So your brother and sister also are on Cambly as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
correct.
nice. And what about, do you guys practice English together as brothers
Yeah,
and sisters?
we actually speak much more English at home.
Yeah. I think that's great. I think if you are
Yeah,
able to to practice English at home together, I think that's amazing because your native language, you will always learn. You live in that country, um, so it's you're not going to forget your native language, of course, right?
yeah.
But with English, that's great that you guys are practicing together and.
Um, and without English, we can speak. And as I say, these languages at my 3 to 4 years before lesson.
Hmm.
We speak Turkish and Kurdish too, and mostly we
Oh
speak
wow, you guys
Kurdish.
speak Kurdish as well?
Yeah,
Wow, that's very, very, very interesting. That's very cool.
thanks.
Yeah. Why Kurdish? Do you guys have a Kurdish background?
Yeah, and my main town is Mardin too. So I know Kurdish.
Yeah. So how do I say it? In Mardin, you said?
Yeah,
Is there a big Kurdish population?
yeah, correct.
Is your family Kurdish, or you just know Kurdish?
No, my family is Kurdish too.
Oh, okay.
West, the west of Turkey, as I remember, is mostly no Kurdish.
The west of Turkey knows Kurdish or doesn't know Kurdish?
West, north, south.
No, the
west.
east knows
East
Kurdish.
of Turkish, correct.
Right, because the eastern part of Turkey is closer to like Syria, closer to Georgia.
Yeah.
Right.
East of Turkey must know much more know Kurdish.
Right. Yeah. The west part, kind of like Istanbul, Izmir, going down maybe to Antalya, Ankara, doesn't know Turkish very much.
No,
Right.
they don't know too much Kurdish because
Right.
there is some Kurdish, but they aren't know Kurdish too much because there's don't have many Kurdish peoples and
Right.
you can't practice it.
Right.
The Kurdish.
Yeah. But that's very cool. So what grade are you in, or what grade are you going to?
I'm ninth grade now, and when I spoken with you 4 years before, as I remember, I'm fourth grade or fifth grade.
Yeah. And do you already know what you would like to perhaps maybe study, at university in the future?
Actually, I want to be a doctor or an engineer. A space
Oh, very cool.
Thanks.
Excellent. Yeah. And obviously I know that it's still, it's still some time away, but do you know what kind of doctor you'd like to be? Like a family doctor, maybe a pediatrician, maybe a surgeon of some kind, or not yet?
I don't choose it yet.
I haven't chosen yet.
I haven't chosen yet.
Yeah, well, that's, you still have plenty of time, so don't worry about that so much. But
Thanks.
it's really good. It's really good to know that you are doing great. That your English level has improved tremendously and amazingly, and it's really good to see you. Most definitely.
Me too.
Yeah, thank you. I was in, as I don't know if you know, but I go to Turkey every year.
Oh.
And I was there this past November, and then in 2023 to 2024 I was there in December and January. And I can say that Turkey has changed a lot,
Yeah, it's changed
very, very much, and it's just growing so much, and a lot of new people are going, a lot of tourism as well. What about you? Would you like to maybe travel to some country in the future? Maybe this year, if you have the opportunity. What places would you like to travel to?
If I want to go, I want to go France much more because my aunt is there and I want to visit there. What's there or what can I do at there? And on the other hand, I want to go Sweden too.
To Sweden? Wow, why Sweden? I've never been to Sweden, but I'm sure it's beautiful. Why would you like to go to Sweden?
It's looking cool. So
it looks cool.
Yeah.
What things about Sweden do you think, oh, that's pretty cool?
There isn't any too much traffic as I know, and the people's like to talking in each other, and if you don't have much money, you, as I know, the government helps you too.
Yeah. So would you consider moving there in the future if you could, or maybe to France to be closer to your aunt?
I don't know actually. Maybe I
Or
can go America too.
yeah, or the US as well. Yeah, most definitely. You can go to the US. Remind me again, what part of Turkey do you live in? Do you live in Istanbul? No.
No, I live in Ankara.
Ah, you're living in the capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're living in the capital. And tell me, what is it like living in the capital? I've never been. I would like to go. But what's it like living in the capital of Turkey?
Actually, the capital city is there is too much traffic jams and
Oh,
too
is
much.
there?
Yeah. The place that I live have buses. The buses from uh, government, and they are for peoples that live at Ankara.
Mm-hmm.
And I get in one of them at 10 past 7 a.m. I go to train at like 40 past 22 8 o'clock, and the train can go. We have a place called Kızılay. It's a train station, and
Kızılay, okay.
there is too much people sat there. And
So there's too many people there. And
yeah,
why do you take that transportation? Is it to go to school or?
yeah, actually, I'm getting this transportation in weeks because of I have school, and I can't go with some kind of bicycle or scooters. So I must go there with bus and train.
Uh, so is it kind of far from your house?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And how long do you take with the public transportation?
It takes an hour.
Oh wow, that's still pretty. I mean, that's not so far, but it's still pretty far, an hour.
Far.
But I'm sure you pick up more people along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what about returning home? How long does it take you to
Actually, it's translating. Oh, sorry. Um, it isn't translating.
what
Uh,
what what do you mean it isn't translating? What isn't
uh,
translating?
I mean that there it's um not matching too much each day because I'm explain it. I'm getting up, get off at school at 10 past 4 p.m. and the bus comes at half past 4 p.m.
Okay.
But the bus can uh, be empty, or it isn't be empty, and there's too much people's in it, so it can't take us
So
people.
there are too many people on the bus.
Yeah. And
So
we
it's
must
very
wait.
it's crowded, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's crowded, and we must wait the other bus. And if I gonna wait the other bus, I'm getting wait like a half hour.
Oh wow. So what time do you arrive to your house?
If I get in the first bus, I'm getting in at home at like 5 to 10, and if I miss the bus, I'm come home like
And do you
20.
miss the bus sometimes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if I miss the bus, I'm getting wait like a half hour.
Yeah, about half an hour or so.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not so bad, I guess, right? I mean, you just wait a
Yeah.
little bit more, but it's and then when you are what? When you are going to your house, you walk to your house after
Yeah.
you get out of the bus station or train station or whatever. And is
Mhm.
it very far from your house? Do you have to walk a lot?
Actually, it's like 12 minutes with bus.
12 minutes with bus.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
as I remember, it's half. Uh, no, it's 4 kilometers from.
4 kilometers?
Yeah,
And you have to walk?
no. Sometimes I walk. Yes, but not.
Wow. Because 4 kilometers is quite a bit.
Yeah,
And I know that Ankara sometimes is pretty cold, isn't it?
yeah. It's cold. Like, on this day at morning, it's -10s. It's
And
it's
you're walking?
no. I got bus.
Oh no, yes. But okay, but what I'm saying is that from your house to the bus, how long is that
Oh,
trip?
it's like 50 meters, as I can say.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't have to walk very much to the
No,
bus.
it
Ah,
takes
okay.
like 3 minutes with walking to bus station.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, wow, 4 kilometers walking to the bus? But no, I understand now. Yeah. But anyway, well, very, very cool. When do you go on to 10th grade?
Next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
And when? Do you know, like in May, like in August? When do you go to 10th grade?
1 minute. Like October, as I
Okay.
can remember.
And then
October of this year.
remind
But
me
it's been,
in I'm listening.
please go on.
No. Go ahead. I'll ask you in a
Uh,
moment.
it's been next year. We start at October of this year, but it's been next year because it's like 2 or 3 months for New Year.
Right. Yeah. And with your school, I'm sure, yes, but with your school, everything is okay. You're doing good in your
Yeah,
classes, and
the quizzes are harder than middle school, but I can do them.
yeah. How what are some of the classes that you are doing really good in? I mean, I'm sure you're doing
I'm
good in
doing.
all of them, but what are some classes that you're doing like
I
excellent in?
do. I do English much better, and I can do science classes like physics and biology, and so I can do this, and everyone can do PE and some kind of um, Turkish.
Ah, so you also have Turkish classes,
Yeah,
right? You also have Turkish classes, and um, and do you guys also have English as well?
yeah, we have learned English, but they can't. I didn't say can't. They teach something, but not pretty well.
So it's like it's very basic, maybe.
Yeah, they are teaching the same thing that we have learned in second grade.
Right. Yeah. So it's
Teaching.
very, it's very basic, unfortunately. And your teachers, the ones that do teach English, how do I say it? I mean, their level is pretty good, is pretty decent in order for you to, understand what they're saying.
Actually, I can understand what are they saying, but some teachers that we have, actually I have, don't know English too much, so
Oh.
they can't talk too much.
So again, it's a very basic level, but I mean, at least you have something. Maybe not a lot, right? Maybe not
Yeah.
super crazy, but at least you have a little bit. And aside from English, are there any other classes, language classes that you take?
No, but some classes, some schools that I know, teach Germany too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, they teach German too. Is that something that you would be interested in or no?
Actually, I want to learn Germany because if I be an engineer, it's be easier to understand something.
Right. Yeah. It definitely would be easier to
Yeah.
understand. And Germany has a lot of people from Turkey that
Yeah.
have moved there because of the job opportunities, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of Turkish people in Germany. So maybe if you could start learning German, I think that would be pretty cool as well. Maybe you have an opportunity to move, you know.
Actually, there is an platform called Duolingo. Maybe you know.
Yeah, most
Uh,
definitely. So
I'm
Duolingo,
using that because of maybe I can learn a little bit Germany
a
or
little bit of a little bit of German.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Duolingo is great. I mean, it's okay, right? Maybe it's not the, how do I say it? It's not the most advanced program, right? But it's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, for different things. Yeah, it's pretty good. But anyway, what plans do you have for this week? What will you do this week? I mean, you have
Actually,
school.
my quizzes finishes on this day, and after these quizzes, I'm saying that I go to sport much more. Because of the quizzes, I didn't go to sport. It's because of I must work for them, and
Uh-huh.
after this week, I'm gonna do sports, and I want to learn new language too.
Yeah. You wanna learn new languages, right?
Yeah,
You want to learn new languages.
yeah, and I want to ask something.
Of course, yeah.
Firstly, I'm sorry because of we don't get any permission the last video, and we put it.
Oh, don't worry about that. That was a long time ago, and I didn't want for you to feel bad. Like I was like, no, how could you? No, 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 no. But don't worry. You're completely fine. I saw your other videos on YouTube a long time ago, and it's something that it was a project that you were doing, and I thought
Yeah,
about it. I was like, it's okay, it's fine, So don't feel bad. Don't feel weird. We're good, and I'm glad, and I'm very happy that you have continued to practice your English, because I mean it's amazing, it's incredible. So Don't worry about it. All right.
And I want to ask that, can I publish this video?
Sure. You can publish this video. It's fine.
Thanks. And I want to meet you much more.
Yeah,
It's
we
good to
can we can definitely do that. You can if I don't have a schedule available, you can always just send me a message. This week I have a lot of time, but I do start my work next week. Yes, but I do have regular students that will book with me, but I have to send them the reservation for it, you know, or
Yeah.
the request. But yeah, that's completely fine. Don't
Thanks a
worry.
lot.
Yeah. But anyway, any other questions or things that you might want to ask me before we start to finish? We have a couple of minutes left. Anything else you want to share with me?
Actually, I don't know. I don't think too much about it.
It's okay. That's completely fine. All right. Well, since we really don't have a lot of time, I think
Yeah.
this is a good ending point. I want to thank you for connecting with me today. It was really good to see you again. Again,
Pleasure.
I'm super proud of you and your progress. You're doing great, and I will see you next time. All right.
See you. Bye.
All right. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
See you too.